I have finished The Raven Boys. I started last month and I finished it this month on the 3rd or something. I finished Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. This is my first ever Austen book. I've read an Austen book. I feel so accomplished right now, like, not as accomplished though as Jane Austen because she wrote this when she was 19 and it was her first book. Ridiculous. But yeah, I really liked it. I feel like so open and ready for the adaptations because I've never watched any of the adaptations, like none of the miniseries, none of the movies. Maybe I watched like a modern adaptation or something where it's like, you know, like inspired by Jane Austen books but never like a direct trying to be like the book sort of thing. I was thinking when I went into the book that it was going to be about their love story, but it really wasn't about the love. Like the romance was just like a small part of the story. The social commentary and sort of the way that love interacts with the society was sort of more what the book was about, and I really liked it. It was very slow, but I like that sort of read in a classic sometimes. Or in a book, like a regular book, it doesn't need to be a classic. And it reminded me a lot as well of The Small House at Ellington by Anthony Trollope, which I really enjoyed, so yeah. I saw it and I just stood there in the middle of the street looking at the tracks because the train was gone, and my next train is in an hour. I'm gonna miss the class that I ran to the train station to get to because I don't normally run, but I was like, I need to get to this class because I prepared for it last night and I missed it, and hello everyone, I'm doing a live show right now. My hair is grey right now, and it used to be blue. I don't know how this happened so fast, but it did. It faded really, really fast. The purple at the back is like still purple. And I'm gonna dye the top green and leave the bottom purple, so I'm gonna have green and purple hair. And I had a realization. I've been thinking about, like, I've been inspired to do this color like together, the green and purple, for a long time, and there's been some character, some movie, some supervillain, because you know green and purple like supervillain colors, and be like, is it the Joker? Does he have purple? Is it like that guy with a question mark or something? Like, who is it? It's just like, it's in the back of my head. I can sort of see them, but I can't see them, and I realized a minute ago who they are. The first person is Maleficent. I love her. A lot of black and green and purple, and I've been wearing a lot of black, and I'm gonna have green and purple. The other person is Barney. Barney the dinosaur. I don't like, he's there. Like, you know, like it wasn't like he has green and purple and I have green, or I'm going to have green and purple. It's like he was there. He was always there in the back of my head. And now I can see clearly now that it's him. So I want to be like Barney and Maleficent. That's gonna happen soon. I've not been reading. I got Netflix at the start of the week. All that my life has been is House of Cards. Like, just, that's it. Hey guys, this lighting is like so interesting. I really like it. I think I might film a video like this. I am starting my May wrap up right now. It's the 7th of May. I just filmed a video, a Top 5 Wednesday video, and yeah, I'm gonna start this video. I didn't do this last month. I'm sorry about that. I just felt weird about April. Like, April was a weird month. I didn't film that much stuff. I like stopped filming after midway through the month or something. And I didn't read that much, so I'm gonna do it this month, and hopefully I'll read more stuff. I feel like I said that in every video that I make like these. Like, I hope I'm gonna read more this month. I think the problem is that I'm reading so much stuff and not finishing anything. I'm reading these 2 books right now, both Austen books. This is Pride and Prejudice, this is Mansfield Park. I'm doing it for a class, which is the reason that I have to like keep going through. I am this far in Pride and Prejudice. I like it. It's the most, like, a lot of things are happening, especially in comparison to Sense and Sensibility, which was the first Austen that I read. Mansfield Park, I'm this far into this book. It's kind of slow as well, and the main character is not very interesting, especially in comparison to Lizzie. But yeah, I really like these books, and they're awesome to talk about and to discuss because there are so many layers and so much depth and detail and everything. It's sort of like a William Shakespeare play. I need to start reading Persuasion by Jane Austen, which is really short, so I will hopefully actually finish this. And I started, who knows how long ago, The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater. I have not read any more of this. This is how far I am in it. My Read Raven thing just like went out the window. I'm turning on the camera because I'm flipping out right now because something is happening that I've been waiting to happen this whole book, and I'm just like, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I don't even know. Okay, so I'm just gonna read. I'm just gonna read. I've just been like, I just stopped reading and just like sat here and was like, just like, I can't handle it. Like, this. I need to chill out. I need to calm down and just read. Like, I can't even continue. I'm so close. Okay, shh. You guys should read Persuasion by Jane Austen if you haven't. Like, oh my goodness me. I love it. It's probably my favorite. It's definitely my favorite one so far. I haven't read Pride and Prejudice. I haven't finished that. But, like, this is definitely my favorite. So, okay, shh. Okay, let's read. Where was I? I finished Persuasion by Jane Austen. I'm also really cold and it's noisy outside. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, really enjoyed this. It was amazing. I love the characters, love the way that it's written, the storyline. It didn't hurt that it was really short. And I just really enjoyed it. It was my favorite Austen book so far. I've only read Sense and Sensibility, and I am in the middle of Pride and Prejudice and Mental Park. I needed to stop reading those to read this. But I'm pretty sure this is gonna be my favorite. I really enjoyed it. I like Pride and Prejudice. I just wasn't, I don't think I'm as invested as in that story as I was in this. Like, I was excited and really invested in everything that was happening the whole way through. And then Mansfield Park is alright. But yeah, I really like this. It was amazing. Today I'm filming a video. I'm filming a library tour today, and I'm very excited about it because I've never been to this library before, and I like filming tours. It's the New South Wales State Library, and I think it's the oldest library in Australia, so that's very exciting. I'm really excited to see it and to be like with all the old books, because I think there's 5 million books. I'm just really excited. I'm really excited and a bit nervous because while I'm there, I'm going to be writing a story for a creative writing class, and it's going to be about the library, or the library is going to be a part of the story. I'm going to talk about writing now. I don't know if you guys want me to talk about writing, but I'm going to do it. Just like, I don't know, maybe this can be like the test to see if you find this interesting and you want me to talk about it. And let me know in the comments if you do. So the last thing that I wrote for this class, it was really well received, and I don't really write that much. Like, I've been writing for the class for the first time in a long time, so I was surprised that people liked it, and also that they had like good things to say. And one of the things that was said was that there was a lot of emotion, and just reading that comment, I just felt so much pressure for the next thing that I need to write. Like, I was like, how do I do that again? Like, how do I write a story that's, you know, like, was it just a fluke? Because I don't write that much, so I don't know, I just feel this pressure to just do good. So I have like all of these different techniques and things that I'm going to do in the next story that I'm writing, so that if there's like a lack of like emotion and meaning in the story that I had in the first story, I'll at least have like all this stuff happening that I'm like putting effort into. So I'm going to the library today to write about the library and also to film the video, and also to see the library. Like, that's important too. The story is going to be about this person who's going to the library for the first time. They're lonely and isolated, which I sort of talked about in a video the other day. And they're going there, and I'm going to personify the library because of their loneliness, and just like as a technique to use. And I'm also going to talk about the library in sort of like a first impressions Jane Austen kind of way. So the library is this at first, on first impression, but then it's something else when you spend more time with it, I guess. And hopefully I'm gonna like experience that myself. So it's sort of gonna be like creative nonfiction, which I've been learning about in the class. So yes, I'm nervous about that. I hope that the library inspires me and that I can actually like write stuff. I'm going to start reading this probably today, maybe. This is Jane Austen's manuscript works, and I'm not going to be reading this whole thing. Her Juvenilia is in here, and I really want to read that at some point, but not yet. I'm going to be reading Sanditon? I don't know. Sanditon. I don't know how that sounds really weird. It's her last unfinished book, and it's really short actually, so I might read that today. I've been wasting a lot of time this morning, so I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna show you some of the library, so here we go. feel like every time you see me now, I'm going to be wearing this. I've been editing my library tour video, and it is finally done. I'm so glad. There are so many little clips. I'll show you. This is what I'm editing on. It's iMovie, and look at all these little clips. So many. The video is 2 minutes and 19 seconds. I think when I started editing, there was like 120 separate clips, which is ridiculous. But yeah, this is what it looks like so far, or right now. Yeah, so that is my library tour. I will leave a link to it, I think, here? Or is it there? It's on that side. To check it out, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'm taking a photo for Bookstagram right now. This is what it's gonna look like, but I wanted to show you this card that I bought yesterday. It is so beautiful, and I wanted to like show how the light changes, or how it looks in different light changes. It's just so beautiful. Like, look how beautiful it is. It is amazing. I got it from Dimox. Or Dimix. It's from bugart.co.uk if you want to check it out. But yeah, it's so beautiful, and I'm so glad that I got it. Also, this bookmark is from the library that I went to on my library tour, and I think it's like a William Shakespeare. It is a William Shakespeare because it says Shakespeare at the back. But yeah, it's really cool, and it was for free, so yeah. I just got a haircut, and I feel clean and green and stuff. I think I'm gonna dye the bottom part blue. I think I'm gonna like go away from the whole purple Barney Maleficent thing. I might stick with it, might stick with Barney, we shall see. Second thing I wanted to say, thank you so much for all the awesome comments you guys left on my library tour video. I'm so glad that you guys liked it. I might do another video there because they have tours, and I was thinking, if I'm on a tour with a bunch of people who are all like recording stuff and all have cameras, I think they all have cameras, then I can just go for it. Like, I can crouch down, get that pan shot, like go really slow, go like just film everything. Because when I'm by myself, especially in bookstores, because I'm worried they're gonna be like, hey, you can't record in here. I'm a little bit sly. Like, I hold the camera, like I record, and then I like hold the camera against my chest, and like just, I'm not filming anything, I'm just holding it there. But if a bunch of people were recording and had cameras and stuff, I could just record everything and just go for it and not have to worry or like feel embarrassed or anything. So I might do that, and then I'd get to go to like the different little rooms, which would be cool, and there's so much more to explore in the library, so I do want to do that. I might film it. The next thing I wanted to say is I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers. I said to myself a little while ago that when I reached 10,000 subscribers, I was gonna upload a bookshelf tour of this. And I'm like almost at 10,000, and it's like, I need to like film and edit that video, like it's dawning on me, and it's like a lot. It's a lot. Reading. I finished Sanditon by Jane Austen. I need to like put this camera on something because it's very tiring. I finished reading Sanditon, which is Jane Austen's final unfinished work. It was really interesting. The characters were very intriguing, and it was all the more so because they were unfinished, and I don't know how things were gonna go. Like, and there's a lot of books that sort of complete it for Jane Austen, like authors who have written the end of the story as she would, maybe. So I think I might check one of those out, or some of those out. If you have recommendations, then let me know, because I'm just really intrigued, and the story is so good, and I wish I knew how it ended. I have ideas for how I think it would, but yeah, it's so interesting, and it was just so good, and it was a little bit different from her other books in terms of like the estate, and the mobility of the characters and how things were viewed. And a lot of people have been saying like, what if there wasn't a romance to this book, or what if the romance was different, and it feels like it might have been. So because there's no like clear hero and heroine in the story. There's sort of a clear heroine, but not necessarily. So I don't know, maybe it would have been like a different book from Jane Austen, which would be really cool and interesting. But yeah, really enjoyed that. Then I started reading The Dream Thieves, and I'm on page 200. I am like, 235. I'm like having fun with this book. Like, I have been stressing about stuff, and like I read this book and I just like, I'm gone from this world. Like, I'm just in this book, and like I read it on the train. I got to my station and I was like, what? Like, what? I'm here? And I was like, I had read like 70 pages. I just was like completely in it and I loved it and I look forward to reading it, and I haven't felt like that in a while. Because I read Sanditon like really quickly. It's 11.5 chapters. And I haven't felt that way about this series in a while. Like, I've sort of been putting it off for so long that I just have not been reading it and not wanting to read it. But now I want to read it and I'm really excited and I'm really enjoying it. It is great. I like everyone more than I did in the first book. It's so much better than the Raven Boys. So like, it's just I really like it. Do you see that over there? Do you see this? Do you see this? It's a glass disc, you can't really see anything, but it's a disc and I bought a disc and I'm so excited about it. I also bought a chair that I'm sitting on right now. I don't know why that was just creepy, that little intro into this clip, but just, it happened. This is the chair that I bought. It was like from Big W, it's super cheap and amazing and wonderful, and it has wheels at the bottom of it, which I haven't had in like years, so I'm very excited about that. Also, I bought a disc, and it's reflective. Hello. Hello, hello you, hello. Did I just make eye contact with myself? It's a little bit weird. Yeah, it's glass. I've always wanted a glass disc because I have this thing where it's a weird thing where I feel like there's always something under the table when I like sit down, so sometimes I'll like look under to make sure there's not like a spider or a snake or a person, you know? And now I don't have to do that. Problem solved. Just wonderful, innovative, wonderful addition to my life. I don't have to like be paranoid anymore because I can see things. Also, it looks great and it's like glass and like cool and modern and stuff. That's other reasons that I bought it. But yes, I bought a disc and a chair, and also the disc was super on sale. I don't know if the sale is still happening, but if you live in Australia, maybe check out Freedom because that's where I bought it from. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this video. Tomorrow's the last day of the month, so hopefully soon after that. I woke up at 7 this morning, and I wasn't gonna go furniture shopping and buy the disc, but because I needed to start writing this essay that's due this week, I woke up at 7, it's now 1:38, and I have not started anything. I've just been like buying the disc, furniture shopping, looking for like this, not furniture shopping, looking at furniture, and then buying this. And then I came home, assembled stuff. I haven't had like lunch yet. And you know when you buy stuff and you just want to like sit with it, you know, you just want to like, especially when it's furniture and it's beautiful, you just want to like be with it. Form a bond, you know, form a connection with your reflective self. Like, hey, I should stop doing that, it's a little bit creepy. But yeah, I bought a disc and I just wanted to let you know. I'm gonna include this whole clip in this video even though it's really long because I bought a disc and I'm very excited about it. Okay. Time to clean all of this stuff up. Oh goodness, but look how pretty you are, you're so beautiful. Oh my goodness. It is the 3rd of June today and I'm finishing this video. I just finished reading The Dream Thieves by Maggie Letter. I really loved it. It was such a good book. I liked it so much more than the first one, and I'm so happy with the way things ended. It was a good ending and I really like the way that things are progressing. It's getting bigger and like the world is sort of getting more complicated, which I only expected, but like it's just great and I can't wait for things to go further and to see what happens. Like I don't know what is gonna happen in the next book and then another book after that. Like it feels like, I don't know, I just don't know what's happening, but this was good. This was like a good mysterious, like the first book I kind of felt a little bit too like out of the loop, but this book I still am a little bit out of the loop, but like I know some things, I'm like connected, it's good. I really enjoyed it, and I'm gonna do a live show for this really soon. I'll put the dates right here. It might be like really soon, but I don't know. So I'll be doing a live show if you want to chat with me about this book in the live show, then let me know. Also, I'm so glad to have the dust jacket back on this, because it's been just like the naked book for such a long time, and I like the white and the grey, but I wanted the dust jacket. Also, I'm doing NaNoWriMo in July, the Camp NaNoWriMo, and I'm telling you because if you want me to do like writing videos or talk about NaNoWriMo in videos or like document that thing in July, then let me know. And I just wanted to be like super ahead of schedule because I've always wanted to do NaNoWriMo, but I just always don't do it. Like at the last minute I'm like, next time. But this time I'm doing it. It's like a month away. I hope you enjoyed this and I will see you next time.